Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're going to be doing our NFC West predictions. This is episode 220. Nick, let me know, what do you think about that intro, man?
Jeez. Fine,
That,
fine. No, it's
that was
like,
more calm.
yeah.
Yeah. Two intros is better than three. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just doing the math in my head. Let me bring out the spin the wheel before we start yapping because we don't know what team we're gonna start off with. And yeah, that's how we decide. And we gonna start off with the 49ers. Hey, Brock Purdy got that could change. Hey, like, how long ago was that? That was like a month ago. So we're recording this like a month after Brock Purdy got his max deal. The 49ers actually finished fourth in the division last year. So this team is gonna have the cake schedule. If I had to make a prediction, this is probably the team that wins the division, Nick, just because they finished fourth in the division last year. And we saw the Packers schedule last week and how like them compared to the Lions. I could
Yeah,
imagine the difference from the 49ers and Rams,
yeah,
their
yeah, exactly.
schedule. Um, but start off with, bro. Is there anything to talk about the 49ers? They got a couple new additions and Michael Williams, um, Alfred Collins, dude. That is a crazy difference on the D line, Nick. This is almost like D Ford and Eric Armstead when they had Nick Bosa, like,
Yeah,
but Nick Bosa's the veteran now.
yeah,
Michael Williams and Alfred Collins are two dogs. CJ West also, they went at and got three players on the D line. CJ West is a really good run defender too, which is a good wow. They got Alfred Collins, who's probably in the conversation for best defensive tackle in the class. CJ West, who's a great run defender. Alfred Collins plays like Dexter Lawrence. Um, CJ West is a really good run defender. Michael Williams is just the D Ford, the all around. He's the total wild card for this team, honestly, because he could either be a star player or like there's games last year in Georgia where like I don't know, I just didn't feel him, but there's other games where literally every single down he was there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Now he's gonna be next to Nick Bosa and Alfred Collins. I wonder how it looks in the NFL. Michael Williams has a chance to. This defense is like young, but pretty much revamped. They let go of their DBs, and it seemed like they're investing in the D line again.
They let go of a lot of key pieces on that team. I'm gonna lie to you. Yeah, like you said, Charlie Ford's gone, Hufunga's gone, Trey Greenwell's gone. What a coincidence. Two out of those three are on the Broncos now, so shit. But yeah, they revamped it with younger pieces. I mean, you got Robert Saleh back as your defensive coordinator too, bro. They chilling, bro. They chilling. No good.
And to be honest, I see what they did. Um, Robert Saleh, I did not know got hired back. First of all, but Robert Saleh was never the type of defensive coordinator that really needed DBs that were good in coverage. I remember when he went to the Jets. That's the crazy thing about him going to the Jets. It's like, whoa, and the Jets got DBs. Um, 49ers, when around his time, it was straight off the D line. I was mentioning D Ford earlier. I didn't even know Robert Saleh was back. He is literally a D Ford clone. So it's like I see what they doing. I literally said they're bringing Eric Armstead and them boys back, and you're telling me Robert Saleh there. Yes,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Okay, so that is what they doing. Um, Fred Warner, he cool, and really, if you're gonna have Robert Saleh there, defensive line is like the one thing you can't coach up. You could coach it up, but like defensive backs is harder. You know,
Yeah,
That's really what I mean. And just you get the most out of your D line, and hopefully they only have to hold coverage for 5 seconds.
yeah,
The, and this offense, Nick, that's really what it is. They got Jordan James, dog. The 49ers always get in running backs that are so good late. He plays just like Christian McCaffrey, bro. He one of those scat backs like Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey. Nah, I like him. I like Jordan James. I watched a lot of Oregon games last year. he was he was my second or third favorite player on the team. Amazing. Brandon Ayuk is back. Juwan Jennings going to get paid. Or no, this 49ers offense is cool, Nick.
Yeah,
49ers offense is cool. O line. Andre Dillard, that's better than last year. Matt
Mac,
Hennessy, better than last year.
got Mac Jones too, bro. I mean, the backup
Yeah.
for Brock Purdy. So, I mean, some shit having Brock Purdy, Mac Jones about to get paid like Sam Darnold did.
Yeah, no, you so right because like, bro, last year I'm a Jacksonville Jaguars fan deep down in my heart somewhere, and when Trevor Lawrence was hurt and Mac Jones was almost outperforming him, like I was scared. I was scared to hop on episodes and hear y'all talking about Mac Jones outperforming Trevor Lawrence. nah, Mac Jones for real. Like Brock Purdy, if he wasn't have like just gotten his deal last month, bro, Nick, I would have told you this a competition. But Brock Purdy got paid, so it's not. So like he's secure. But Mac Jones is out there looming for a job, man, and he's gonna always find one because he is good. But
Facts.
let's go on to the schedule now because, like I said, they finished fourth in the division last year, Nick. So look, they got teams like the Saints when they play in other divisions. Jacksonville, the Panthers. Like they got some freebies that when the Rams may not have. Like they
Yeah,
got some
exactly.
freebies. Um, let's start off with week one of the NFL season though. You think this is a automatic win?
We're against Seattle.
Yeah.
Seattle scares me a little bit, bro. I don't know how to feel a little bit, but like I don't know. I don't.
Week one, you don't know how Seattle is yet.
No,
I
no.
feel you.
49ers been owning Seattle like past like few seasons, so I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna give it to 49ers low key.
Sam Darnold. I don't. Oh man, Seattle. I mean, is this a half or a full win though? Is this half a win or a win?
They've been owning Seattle low key, so I'm just gonna
So,
give them
so,
a full win.
so how about this? We're gonna give them a half here in week 18. We'll give them a full.
Okay, that's
So
cool.
like, I'm gonna give them half a win week one just because it's week one. Who knows?
Yeah,
And next week though, it's gonna be at 1.5. They're beating the
yeah,
same. Is the Cardinals
yeah. That's
two?
2.5. Yeah, that's 2.5.
You think it's 2.5?
Yeah.
Oh man, all right. That's I think that's two.
Nah, that's 2.5, buddy.
I'm a Cardinals fan. I'll just let you. 2.5, whatever, man. 3.5 against Jacksonville. 4 against the Rams.
Yeah, I'd give him a half.
Yeah, maybe 4.5 against the Buccaneers. I don't think that's an easy win.
Yeah, no, that's not an easy one.
Yeah, that's 4.5 for me.
Falcons, I
Um,
feel like that's tough too. That might be a
yeah,
little.
no, I was gonna say 5.
Yeah, Houston's 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5.
They're being the
Uh,
Giants, so that's
yeah,
six.
6.5.
Rams, I'd give them a half there too.
Yeah, 7.
7. That's
Come on,
8.
no, they're
8.
not sweeping the Cardinals. This
They're
7.5.
nah, that's sweeping the Cardinals, bro. That's
Said
8.
no, 7.5, Nick. That's unrealistic though.
All right, so then they got 9, 10,
Seven,
11, 12.
7.5, 8.5, 9.5, 10.5, 11.5, 12,
So,
13.
yeah, you said you were giving them a full game. Yeah,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah,
13.
13.
13 games is crazy.
Yeah, and like this is us giving them like a half against the Cardinals, and in your half against the Falcons, half against the Buccaneers, like
Yeah.
we're giving them space to lose.
Yeah.
And like, nah, this a 13-win team, Nick. I like that. Nah, I told you they're gonna have some freebies that these other teams don't got, and they got great coaching. Hopefully they're healthier than last year, and that's really all it comes down to the 49ers. As long as y'all healthy, bro, y'all will be a 13-win team because
Yeah.
that team is just that good. Next team we finna do, let's go out and see, bro. Spinning the wheel. We got okay, okay, okay. We got the whole competition. Literally, we're gonna find out who wins the division right here. We're literally gonna find out who wins the division right now. We get to pull up the Los Angeles Rams depth chart, and this is another team that got some new additions such as Tay Adams. So like that's gonna be something that actually changes the offense because last year they had two slot receivers, bro. That made no sense. And the fact that the Seahawks went out and did it, copied them, is loser stuff. Jimmy G is going to be their backup. Okay, I haven't seen Jimmy G play in a while, which is kind of a good thing. That means Matthew Stafford been saying somewhat healthy. Kyron Williams came a top 10 back. Blake Corum off the bench is cool.
No.
Tutu Atwell, I'm gonna like seeing what he could do. Him or Jordan Winnington, who can win that wide receiver 3 job. Their wide receiver that to me is somewhat of a question, but they're always gonna have a wide receiver 1 to complement someone, you know.
Yeah, for real.
So it's like when both of these wide receivers healthy, Nick, they might have the best duo. Who's a better duo than this?
Puka and Tay Adams. I'm trying to think.
This is the best wide receiver duo in the league. Not just talent and fit wise. Literally.
Yeah, I mean, like you can make the argument like Jamar Chase, T. Higgins.
Yeah, but those are two outside receivers. This fit wise, like Matthew Stafford has everything.
Yeah.
Like you could make that argument, Chase and T, and they have more chemistry. So like you probably gonna give it to them. But talent and fit wise, Tay Adams and Puka just makes way too much sense. Like, no, this is amazing, bro. And then Kyron Williams is a good receiving back, good running back. I like this Rams team. O-line is solid. They even got players like Willie Lampkin. What? They got people sleep on Willie Lampkin right here, bro. Like if I say an offensive lineman is good, that means I saw something, bro. Willie Lampkin, he fell in the draft because I think he's like 5'11" as an offensive lineman. So yeah, he's 5'11" as an offensive lineman. I wonder how that works out. I'm gonna keep but like he was nice. He was nice. What else? They got Josiah Stewart, which is good. He played like Romeo Accor. He kind of like a stand-up pass rusher who gets a lot of production. He's good. Chris Paul Jr. reminded me of like Bobby Wagner, almost a sound tackler. Very athletic. Like Devin White, almost. Like he's a good tackler. Like I saw what he does at the linebacker position, and I usually don't see what people do at that position. You know, like he made an impact at that position. Any other rookies that this team got? Can't really see.
Nah, this guy solid defense, bro. This is my favorite defense out of the whole NFC West, low key.
Jared Verse, I love Jared Verse.
See, you was hating on him when he got drafted, bro. I don't even want to hear nothing, bro. You was hating on him.
I wasn't hating. The thing is, I didn't really watch him, and all I knew that he did power rushing. Like I didn't really watch film on him. That's why this year kind of like got into like more film than last year. Yeah. I got him in the books a little bit. Josiah Stewart is more like finesse. He's kind of small. He is small and skinny. That's the reason he fell. But like technique wise, that's what he got. Jared Verse though, there's this thing that he got that I love it. It's his pursuit. Like, dude, he don't stop running after the quarterback, kind of like Aaron Donald, man. Kobe Turner, Byron, yeah, this defense nice. I wonder if they could add a DB like Zaire Alexander. You know, that would be tough. Like
that would indeed be tough.
This might be, you know what? Does Zaire Alexander go to the NFC West? I wonder where Zaire Alexander goes. Like he's a big name. Like he changes someone. Man. before we go on and talk about this team schedule, something else that changes you is these glasses I got on, man. Bro, use the code UTS15 on Benici.com. I'm telling you, these glasses have changed my life. I'm not even trolling. It's because like that blue light that's in my glasses, it doesn't affect my eye, Nick. Like the radiation, I don't feel it. And like being on the computer, these episodes, bro, be putting strain on your eyes, and then go in the head and editing the clips and stuff and all that, and then being in school using a computer, bro. These glasses help, man. So use the code UTS15 on Benici.com to get 15% off blue light sunlight glasses. And let's go back to talking about the schedule for these teams, man. Um, the Rams have the Houston Texans week 1.
Oof. Oof.
That's half a win.
That's half.
And then 1.5 against Tennessee. I almost don't give them an L against Philly.
Yeah, look. They made it close though. They made it close.
Hey, oh man, am I giving them a half against Philly, Nick?
I don't know, man.
Hey, we haven't given out a full L in so long. It just feel like an L, bro.
It's just, and especially in Philly too, bro. Like,
nah, this an L. I'm sorry. look. Rams fans, we done gave. Okay, hold on. Let's go back from week 1. There's a half win against Houston, a full win against Tennessee, so that's 1.5. What's the number now, Nick?
1.5.
And then we're gonna put 2.5 against the Colts.
Yeah.
3 against the 49ers. 3.5.
I don't know. I don't know what they view Ravens, but I don't know. I don't know.
Where is this at? At Baltimore.
I feel like the Ravens got that, bro. Like,
bro, this is why I'm telling you that the Rams, bro, they're facing off other teams. Number 1, the 49ers is going against the 4th seeds. They got the Eagles, the Ravens, the Lions. Nah, bro, it's a different world. Like each, but can we give them an L against each? Nah. Okay. I don't know, Nick. You think the Ravens is a full L though?
Yeah,
at Baltimore, it's not crazy.
It's not crazy, but like,
it's at Baltimore. Week 6. This is usually the time the Ravens on point, man. No. The Ravens got that. I ain't gonna lie. You right. Okay. So we got half against the Houston, 1.5 against Tennessee, 2.5 against Colts, 3 against the 49ers, 4 against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they go into the bye week 4-3 after facing off 2 1 seeds, you know? Yeah. So it's like, oof. Nah, y'all had a hard fight, but like, nah. Y'all coming out of there with 2 L's. I'm sorry. If y'all come out of there with 2, with less than 3, that's really good. But 4-3 right now. And then
5 against
5. 5.5.
6.
6.5.
You think they beat Seattle?
Yeah, I think they sweep Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah, 6.5.
7. 8. 9.
9.5.
Nah.
9.5, Nick. We can't. Look.
All right, fuck it, whatever. 9.5.
Yeah, 9.5. 9.5. They could be one of these 1 seeds, bro. Like this Rams team could make a Super Bowl run. Like they are a good team. They just gotta, like, I already knew they're gonna have a hard schedule, bro. 9.5. 10.5.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah. 12.
All right, 12. I'll help you out. They still got less than the 49ers, you know. Still got still not one in the division. That's cool. But like the Cardinals are. You're telling me the Cardinals are splitting this away from making the playoffs to me because like we finished at 11, but like I see this as a 9 to 12 win team. The 49ers, I see them as a 12 to 14, 15 win team. So like I do think that the 49ers are gonna have more wins than the Rams this year, but if they were to face off against each other though, Nick, the Rams versus the 49ers, who would you have winning that game in the playoffs
Um,
without any trades?
yeah, I got the 49ers, man.
Like if the 49ers and Rams were to face off in the playoffs?
Yeah, I got the 49ers.
I mean, no, the in that matchup, the 49ers got no DBs to guard Puka or Tay.
Nor
And
the Rams. The guard, IU, Jennings, Kittle.
I guess, yeah. Yeah.
Rams have been bad in the running game from last season. They haven't really fixed anything to make me see otherwise.
Run defense or
Run
rushing
defense.
attack?
Run defense.
The Rams. Oh, well, they were a lackluster run defense last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saquon lit them the fuck up. Remember Saquon had like that 200 plus rushing yard game, bro?
Yeah, but that's Saquon Barkley. Chris Paul Jr. will help him out in the run game, but you're talking about like sheds. Like you're talking about like you want to see them upgrade Puna Ford type.
I just want to see them like just stop the run, bro.
Yeah, so they gotta upgrade Puna Ford in your opinion. Okay. Okay. I'll keep an eye out on that. I wouldn't really thinking that, but I guess their run defense. I know their pass rush gets there, but like I never really look at their run defense.
Yeah, no, look at their running defense.
Yeah, yeah.
They allowed a lot of yards.
Oh man. Okay, what do I think would happen in the Rams versus 49ers? Honestly, dang, that would be a good matchup. That's all I know, Nick. That's all I know. That would
Yeah,
be a good matchup. But Kyle Shanahan usually wins that, right?
yeah.
So yeah, I'd have the 49ers too, especially if they're healthy. That's really what it comes down to the 49ers all the time. If they're healthy, they win. They make the conference finals every time, conference championship game.
Yeah.
Literally, every time them boys are healthy, they make it to the conference championship game, but they never healthy. And Nick, you know what I was thinking we should do at the end of this episode for the spin the wheel? We should just make it NFC West teams, NFC West players, NFC West draft.
Yeah, shit. Fuck it.
Okay, the last team we finna do, or the next team we finna do, will be the Arizona Cardinals. Oh man, let me talk about my team, man. My favorite team in the NFL.
Boy, gotta be ready
man.
for some calamari dick suck from you.
No. Y'all boys gotta be ready for Walter Nolan. Defensive
Y'all
tackle.
gotta be ready for Cardinals go 4-12 again, bro. Like
No. Jacoby Brissett as the backup, Nick. Okay. They got Quez Watkins as a burner. Marvin Harrison, you seen that muscle he added? Trey McBride, he's gonna have a better season than last year. He's gonna score more touchdowns. I can tell you that for sure for fantasy fans. And he finishes tight end too, with 1 touchdown on the year. Like James Conner, Marvin Harrison, they added Josh. Okay, to a team that had a bad run defense, they added Jordan Birch out of Oregon. They added Dalvin Tomlinson, Calais Campbell, Walter Nolan, and Josh Sweat. Nick, they just revamped the entire defensive line. They got Cody Simon. Dude, this run defense is like they got Will Johnson, Denzel Burke. He's kind of more on the gritty side. He's a development piece. He's not good yet, but like Will Johnson's only problem is health. Dude, this team changed a lot in the draft. They are on the younger side, but I like this team, man. Their O line has some question marks, but their tackles are decent. Jonah Williams and Paris Johnson. Their interior is questionable, but interior is mainly for running backs. And James Conner, he's never had a good interior. He's always been getting it out the mud since Pittsburgh. So like he
Yeah.
worked with it. He worked with it, bro. And this defensive line, they get upgraded a lot. A lot. What you think about this team, bro?
They're cool. Like,
They cool. No, they cool. They cool. They got Baron Browning. Dude, this defense, bro, this front seven is entirely changed. Look, Darius Robinson was a first round pick last year who was hurt. So they're adding a first rounder from last year. Walter Nolan is a first rounder who I think is legit from this year. He played like who does Walter Nolan play like, dude? Oh my god, he played like Jalen Carter. Yep, he played like Jalen Carter, Nick. He is that violent. He's that type. Josh Sweat, you know how he plays. Calais Campbell, you know how he plays. Jordan Birch is great at getting to the quarterback. This is cool. Baron Browning, what you think about him?
Baron cool. I mean, he was on my team for a while, so I mean,
he,
he
you
gonna get
think
you at least like 5, 6 sacks.
Josh Six? All right, so you think Josh Sweat clearly better?
Yeah.
Cody Simon is a really good middle linebacker, like Fred Warner to me. But we're gonna see how he turns out in the NFL because different league. But nah, he's a leader. He's a great coverage linebacker, great tackler. I like him a lot. I like this defense. Will Johnson is almost like Jalen Ramsey. It's just he's always hurt, you know.
Yeah.
Literally, he played like Jalen Ramsey, but stays hurt. So hopefully he can stay healthy. And this team just may just look entirely different on the defensive side. But we got to look at their schedule, see who's in front of them, and that's what matters at the end of the day. Nick, this is a cake schedule. Nick, 1 against the Saints, 2 against the Panthers,
I'd say
2 against Nick.
half against the Panthers, bro.
Bro, I was literally going to. I'm still saying 2 against the 49ers. I'm giving the 49ers the full win, bro.
No, I mean, you can give the 49ers the full win, but you're giving them a half against the Panthers, too.
No, Nick.
No, because because you're going to give them fucking like 10 to 11 wins, and they're not getting 10 to 11 wins, bro. It's just not happening. It's not fucking happening, bro.
Dude,
you're not getting
the Panthers.
I'm not giving them a full win against the Panthers, dude. The Cardinals suck. Cardinals suck, bro. Until they could show me something, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
No, we count. We gonna count the Panthers real quick. Wait, how many wins did we have the Panthers having last year, bro?
Last episode.
Yeah, bro. Come on, no way. Like I'm looking at the Panthers schedule and seeing like what's a win for them. No way they look at. Oh my god, no! They are not beating the Cardinals, bro.
Stop dick sucking the Cardinals, bro.
Oh my god. Cardinals fans, y'all hear this? He thinks the Panthers is a 50-50. Bro. Oh my god, man. All right. Nick, can the Cardinals be 2-3 going into week 3?
Yeah, they can be. That's why I'm giving them a half against the Panthers.
All right, bro. So what about after the 49ers? I mean, after the Seahawks.
That's a half. That's a half too.
So what is the number at?
That's
2.5 after week.
Wait, hold up. 1.5.
I want you.
They're at 2.
Okay.
With Seattle.
How about this? Okay. What about Tennessee?
That's 3. I don't want to say that, bro.
Come on, Nick. This is 3. The Colts is 4, Nick. Anthony.
I want to say all that, bro. I want to say all that because I want to say all that, man.
I mean, they have a better run defense this year. So Jonathan Taylor, like we haven't seen it yet, but it's better. I don't know. No. Oh, the Colts got Davies Ward. Okay. No, though. No. Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson. I don't even. No, Nick. Okay. Let me stop crying and let's just count. All right. So we got one against the Saints, one
One
and
and
a
a half.
fucking half against the Panthers,
Losing against 49ers. 2.
two against the Seahawks, three against the Titans,
3.5.
four,
3.5.
3.5 against the Colts.
Not beating Green Bay. Not beating Dallas.
Oh, four against Dallas.
No, I'm not beating
No,
Dallas.
this was a 50-50.
No,
Dallas on
Bro, are
Dallas,
you serious right now?
Dallas
Are you serious
on Dallas on prime time, Nick.
At home against the Cardinals, bro.
Exactly. Dallas on prime time at home.
No.
Monday night, Dak Prescott about to shine.
No, they losing, bro. It's literally losing, bro. What are we at? We're at 1.5.
Yeah, I think we were at 3.5 though.
Nah, we're at 3. Go past Dallas, then we're at 3.5 against Seattle.
Nick, you think this team has Nick? You're hating. You think they have 3.5 weeks at week 10, bro?
Yes.
No, Nick.
Yes.
Look, all right. You got to look back at this roster and stop hating on Kyler Murray. They have.
All right. No. Go back to the schedule and go. You decide and you tell me how many teams they about to have, how many wins they about to have, because I'm not doing this bullshit.
They have a top 15 quarterback. A top
Kyler Murray now, bro.
Top 15?
You dead ass?
I said top 15.
Bo Nix or Kyler Murray?
What?
Bo Nix or Kyler Murray?
Kyler Murray.
Oh my god.
Nick,
Michael Penix or Kyler Murray?
Kyler Murray.
Oh, Caleb Williams or Kyler Murray?
That's actually Caleb Williams. I like Caleb Williams, and I'm like, if Caleb Williams folds this year, he sucks. That team is way too good, and especially how he looked last year, he actually looked decent, man. Now that Bears team is way too good for him to not look good, but like Cardinals is a top 15 quarterback, top 15 running back, wide receiver who has room to grow.
I don't know about top 15. Okay.
Top 15 running back?
I fuck with James Carter.
Yeah. A top 3 tight end.
Yeah.
O-line is bottom 5.
Yeah, they suck, bro.
Yeah. But this is where I think me and you have a big discrepancy on. It's the defense. Because I see a lot of rookies that fit. That's the problem, and that's what you don't like, and I understand that. But these are win now rookies. That's also what you don't understand. These are older rookies. Cody Simon is an older rookie. Walter Nolan is a dominant rookie. Calais Campbell, Nick. Josh Sweat, you saw him in the Super Bowl. Darius Robinson was took in the first round last year. Baron Browning is like the 5th piece. Dalvin Tomlinson. Like, Nick, this defense isn't bad. Will Johnson, Buda Baker, Jalen Thompson's always decent. Garrett Williams is good. Like this defense isn't, and it has depth. Like Denzel Burke is a depth piece. If any of these corners are hurt, like Will Johnson, I said his problem is that he's always hurt. They got Jalen Jones from is he from the Colts?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and he's actually solid, bro. Like they got a bunch of depth. Like they got top pieces on offense. And Marvin Harrison, who's an X factor, and he was already good, with a bunch of depth on defense. Like some teams just don't have that much depth on defense. But hold on, 3.5 wins at week 10 is just wrong. That means they would be 3 and What? All right. Let's go back. One, 1.5.
All right. You go make your. All right, you go do this, and then I'll do it myself, and then we'll see where we're at.
Okay. So all right. How about you go first? Yeah, you go first.
All right, so that's 1.5 against Carolina. They're not beating 49ers, I don't think. Seattle is 2. Tennessee's 2.5. Colts are 3. Yeah, I'd say Colts are 3. Green Bay are not beaten. Dallas are not beaten. Seattle's 3.5. I'll give them a half at home against 49ers, so I'll give them 4. That's 5. And I'll be in Tampa. At home against the Rams, I'll give them a half, so was that 4.5, right?
Yeah.
4.5. Not being Houston. Give them half against Atlanta. That's 5. They're not beating Cincinnati. Not beating the Rams. Not beating Kansas City.
No. That's preseason. So
Okay.
you got them 5 wins at week 18. What does that mean their record is? What? 5-12? No. 5-13 is math hard. You haven't been 5-13, Nick?
Yeah.
So let's see the NFL standings last year. We're 5-13, Nick. That's like pick 1 in the draft, bro. Like, oh no, it's not. But like, you think this team is a 5-13 team? I want to see what pick would 5-13 have gotten you last year. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you okay? A top 10 pick. So teams win 5 games. Wow, that's crazy. Are the Cardinals going to be one of those teams? Let's see on this episode of Up the Score Show. Let's see what I say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got them at 5 already by week 6, Nick. Is that my problem? Nah. These are bad teams. The Saints, the Panthers, the Colts, the Titans. They're
facing teams that are as bad as them, though. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
No, they are facing teams with like.
All right. Listen.
These name these quarterbacks.
Cam Ward.
You're
gonna discredit Cam Ward, maybe? Like, I understand
it's not even Cam
but like,
Ward. It's like what's around him, though. They just got pick 1 in the draft for a reason. Like, this team isn't. I understand.
And how was their defense last season?
I don't remember.
Their defense was pretty good last season. I'm not gonna go lie, like probably like top 15 defense last season. Regardless of, it's just the offense couldn't get going, so they didn't have their defense was on the field most of the time. So
yeah, they also got a good pick in like, they got Tyler Lockett, Calvin Ridley. This team not bad. Titans is not bad. Wow, I am discrediting Cam Ward, huh? Whoa, Nick, the Titans aren't bad. This is nasty. Okay. Titans aren't. Wow. Okay, Nick. Okay. You got me. Okay. Hold on. So Saints is 1. Cardinals is 2. No, Panthers is 2. 49ers is a loss. Seattle is 2.5. The Titans is 3. The Colts is 4. Yes, I'm going to discredit the Colts like that. Yes, the Colts are 4.
That's fine.
The Packers 4.5. There is a world where this Packers defense is just that sucky, Nick. And I said the other episode that
this is a must-win game. This is a must-win game for them because they're gonna be fighting their hardest because they gotta play 3 fucking crazy ass teams.
Exactly.
So they're gonna be fighting, bro.
Exactly, but their secondary sucks. Their linebackers are weird, whatever. Their D line is overpaid and regressed. They got Kenny Clark and Rashawn Gary. Like those guys are not the same. and the Cardinals are adding a bunch of
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
yeah, bro. Like I don't like that Packers defense. Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, and friends have to carry and coaching. Like that is Jordan. This team is to me Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, and coaching. No, they have nothing else. So 1, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 7, 7.5. 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9.5. I think this Cincinnati game is so winnable. Cincinnati is a team that has Joe Burrow, a wide receiver duo, and that's 75% of their cap space right there. And they're not signing rookies. Like this is like a team that's just dysfunctional. Week 17, I'm not gonna give them a full win because it's the Bengals, but it's a half win. And Rams, I'm gonna give it another half just because it's week 18. You never know week 18, and if this team's that close, so I'm gonna see 1, 2, 0, 2.5, 3, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9. Yeah, so this is a 9 to this is an 8 to 10 win team to me.
A 5 to 8 win team.
Okay, so we think this is an 8 win team. So we think this is an 8 to 9 win team, which isn't crazy.
5 to 8 win team. A 5 to 8.
8 to 9. We need
8 is their peak. That is good season numbers. 8.
Nick, is this the team we should make a bet on?
What do you want to bet on?
I don't know. You tell me what's the number. You tell me the number. You said 8 is their peak.
8 is their peak. That is their peak.
So if that's their peak, what's their prime?
That's their peak. That's the highest that they're gonna go.
I know, but peak and prime is different. Peak is like, Jerry Stackhouse peak year was that 30-point per game season, but that's not his prime. His prime is a like, you know, Curry's peak was 2016. Well, what's the prime? I'm trying to get the number down. 8 is a lot. 7?
7 they had last season.
Ooh. Is this team better than last year, Nick?
I don't disagree with it, but I feel like the competition just got worse. I mean, San Francisco got stronger. Seattle, I feel like, got stronger. Rams are
49ers are healthy. And like they beat up on the Rams last year. So like one of their wins last year was against the Rams, fluke. Really should have had 5 wins last year if the 49ers was healthy.
Yeah. Did they beat the 49ers both games?
They beat them week 18 because I said week 18. And yeah, they look, Nick, they swept the 49ers, Nick.
Yeah, but the 49ers are bad and they're not healthy.
Hurt. Exactly.
So if you're really gonna realistically look at it, they would have been a 5-win team if 49ers were healthy.
I'm saying it's impossible they lose to the Panthers. It's impossible. No way they lose to the Panthers, right?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, man.
I mean, they beat the Rams the 1 week, but the Rams weren't even healthy that week. The Rams were fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when everybody was gone that week.
Exactly.
The Rams were hurt.
Exactly. So really, and you had this team winning 5 games.
Yeah, because now they're like they're going into better competition than
So what is the over?
8.5.
Whoa, that's a crazy over, Nick.
Well, you have them winning 8 to 9 games, so 8.5.
You have them winning 5.
Yeah, but you said you have them winning 8 to 9 games, verbatim.
Yeah, but like you have a lot of room. You have a lot of wiggle room. I have to prove stuff. I said 8 and 9, and you say 8.5.
7.5. 7.5.
7.5. It's not a bad number, Nick. I might take that one. I might take that. Can we do 7? Or what is this half?
So 7.5 would mean they would have to get 8 wins. But they had 7 wins last season.
Okay,
so.
no, you're making a point now. You're making a point. So I have the Cardinals over 7.5 wins this year. Hold on, let me do some fact checking. Hold on. And hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to see how many gimmies they got. They don't got that many gimmies, but like I see fight. I see like 3 gimmies. And they
Like
just gotta fight.
there's a world where like a lot of these. I mean, obviously you're gonna have injuries throughout the season. We don't know until obviously the season starts. So I mean,
are we doing injury stipulations on this? What are we? Do you care for injury stipulations?
injury stipulations. Okay, so if say Kyler Murray tears his ACL again, then the bet will be off. I'll close out the bet. Bet will be off.
All right, that's the only way. No, I agree with you. No, that's cool then. Like if
Kyler
Murray
Murray tears his ACL, and then there's a world where
just Kyler Murray or what else? What else?
Okay. No, yeah, Kyler Murray.
I do too much talking. You should have finished. I talked too much.
No.
As long as Kyler Murray healthy, because this is kind of both. This has got to be like saying I think Kyler Murray nice and like I think the Cardinals cool. So as long as Kyler Murray healthy, yeah, I like them at 7.5. Yeah. As long as Kyler Murray healthy, but like you're right. If he's like cooked, if he's cooked, he's cooked. He's cooked.
And it has to be up to the bye week. If he doesn't get hurt by the bye week, I don't wish no injury on anybody because that's fucked up.
Wait. But so
their bye week's week 8.
So you're saying if he gets hurt before the bye week? How about this? How many weeks does he have to play? Literally.
He has to play half the season. Half the season is week 7, basically.
No.
I mean,
but let's say
week 9. No. We'll give them the 10th game of the season, which 10th week, which would be Seattle. So,
how about this? Week 9 is against Dallas. This is a game that we could probably watch together, and we'll see how healthy he is and talk about it. All right.
Okay.
Like we'll be fair with each other.
Dallas game is going to be make or break their season. That is going to be the game that makes or breaks their season. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. This Dallas game Monday night, Nick. Oh, I gotta put. Nah. Cardinals gotta win that, bro. Nah, and like they could, but will they? I don't know, but they could. Not a free win for the Cowboys. That's all I'm saying. But last team we gonna go do, and then we're gonna do a couple shorts, man. Spin the wheel, or why even spin the wheel? The last thing to talk about is the Seahawks. Nick is gonna tell me.
Sorry, I can't let you get your agendas off about the Cardinals, bro. I know you want to. I just can't.
Oh no, Nick! This Seattle Seahawks team about to be cooked. They finished first last year in the NFC West.
Did they?
I thought the Rams. No. Or is this just like
beginning of the season? Yeah, it's beginning of the season type.
Okay, I was gonna say they schedule about to be chopped, boy. Cool team.
I think they were. I think they were second. in a
No,
way
you might
better.
be right. Yeah, 49ers were hurt. Yeah, they were second. So they're gonna be facing some number two teams, but the Seahawks team is cool. They got Jalen Milroe. I like the, their draft, man. Um, Gray's able gonna play left guard for them year one. I think he
They got they
reminds.
got they got really good run stoppers, dude.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Gray's able reminds me of Elton Jenkins from the Packers. Kind of could move around everywhere, and like you were saying, run stoppers. They got Demarcus Lawrence, dude. He adds to that, man. Probably the best run stopper on the team, honestly.
Yeah, between him and Leonard Williams and Byron Murphy, who's just gonna get better, is just nasty.
Yeah. Nah. This team, it's cool, but I don't know about this Nick Amanowari guy. A lot of people love him. I didn't catch on to him. I didn't really watch him. Oh my god. This team got Jared Ivey undrafted, a guy who I had graded in the first round. He went undrafted to the Seahawks. He reminds me of Jared Verse. His pursuit, his ability to get to the quarterback was nice. He's strong. He reminds me of Jared Versnick so much, and he went undrafted. I wonder why. I really liked him on the field, though, man. Loved him. Uh, Jaron Reed is cool, but he's mainly a pass rusher at that position. But this defense is cool. Reek Woolen, Devon Witherspoon is going to be still a nasty duo. It's this Nick guy, though, because they have two safeties and they drafted him. I don't know what he does, though. So it's going to be interesting to see him.
Julian Love is always good. D line looking strong. It's just their pass rushers. I don't really. Their pass
Nah,
rushing is a
pass
little.
rush is cool. They could add on to it, but they got Ocheno Noasa. Like that Noasa.
He okay though. He not crazy, dude. Like they don't
Yeah,
have no like. They don't have no pass rushers that are gonna get you like 10 sacks.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus
They
Lawrence
just
not getting 10. He not he
I mean,
not gonna,
when I watched him last year, he had 3 sacks last year.
yeah.
But like he was getting,
Gatorade has the number
he was
one proven
back there
electrolyte
last
blend
year, bro.
designed to hydrate
He
you
only
better
had
than water.
one run stuff
Made to
last year.
rehydrate, replenish,
Yeah.
and refuel. So you
Is he? To me, I thought, you know what, bro? The defense on the Cowboys did completely fall off last year. Was DeMarcus Lawrence falling off a big reason for that? I don't know. Time to find out this year, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. But all I know is that the Seahawks, they're just trying to be competitive at least. They're getting DeMarcus Lawrence, who they think makes them more competitive. Sam Darnold is a guy who, like, he had a good year last year. They're trying, but I don't like it. Damian Martinez, he reminds me a lot of Kenneth Walker. The day he was drafted, a lot of Kenneth Walker rumors started to buzz, and didn't wonder why. It's because Damian Martinez is his twin, and he about to get paid. So like Damian Martinez is really good. I thought he was a top 10 running back in this class, and they got him in the 7th round. Torrey Horton, he makes so much sense because you got all these slot receivers and you got Stephon Diggs on the outside. Torrey Horton plays just like Stephon Diggs. He walks like him. He talks like him. He wears the same jersey number. He has the same attitude. This is literally Stephon Diggs. Like, it's crazy. he,
2.0.
he has the same route running. It literally Stephon Diggs. Like, I tried to give him another player comp. He looked like him. He walked like him. He talked like him. He act like him. He got the same jersey number. Like, I think that's just his favorite. Got to be his favorite player. Got to be. Elijah Arrow is nasty. He's like Evan Ingram, bro. Like he has potential to be the best tight end in this class, believe it or not. I know that's hard to say in the class of Colston Loveland and Tyler Warren and Tyler or Harold Fannin. But this tight end class is really good. And Elijah Arrow will like move down. It's Christian Haynes even. Oh my God, dude. This team has pieces. I like the potential, but we got to just look at who they're up against. And remember, they have Sam Darnold,
Yeah.
49ers.
Yeah, I think we gave the 49ers the win right there.
No, we gave 49ers half because we said, like, if they do get a loss, it's going to be first week of the year. You know, we don't know what the Seahawks are yet. But looking back at it, Nick, the 49ers are 13.5 wins. And it's like, oh, bro.
Yeah, that's a
Like, we gave 49ers a half because we're trying to give them, like, as much losses as possible, you know? But, nah,
Pittsburgh, I'll go Pittsburgh like half. They can find a win.
Yeah, whatever. We'll give them half.
1.5 against New Orleans.
You think New Orleans could win?
No. We gave them a half to Pittsburgh, so and then we gave one to New Orleans because we have them losing straight out to the 49ers.
But no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I'm dumb. Yeah, 1.5. What about this game?
I'll give it a half.
All right, so 2. What about Tampa?
That should be considered a half.
2.5, whatever. 2.5. 2.5. 3.5, Nick.
Okay, Jaguars.
Yeah.
3.5.
Is this a L against Houston?
It could be, man.
At 10 p.m. start? I've never seen that.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, that means they probably got like 2 games going on.
No, that means that it's going to be at Seattle. And
No, I'm saying but they got like 2 games going on that day. That's how on Monday. You know how they do those, like,
yeah. In Seattle, Seattle is like their hours is super back too. You know, like for me right now, it's 12:51. In Seattle, it's probably like, let me see, Seattle time zone. It's Seattle's 3 hours behind. It's 9:51 and it's 12:51 for me. So like really, this is a start time of 7 in Seattle. You know.
Yeah.
And it just in my city, that's 10 p.m. That's crazy.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, let's say OD late to watch the Seahawks get blown out by the Texans. I don't know about that. Maybe I'll give them a half because
it's just that home court advantage. Yeah. Like the Texans out there starting the game at midnight to them almost. Or not really, because in Houston, that's not. I mean, I don't think that time don't matter too much. It's just that Houston team is nasty, bro.
Yeah, I mean the O-line though, man. That's the only thing that concerns me, man.
Try to revamp it. I'm pretty sure
they got rid of Larry Tunsil.
Yeah, I think that's how they're trying to revamp it. I think Larry Tunsil was like not as good as his contract anymore, you know?
Okay.
They got Cam Robinson there. They got depth now. Like that's the thing about it. He used to be like one dominant piece, but they got a bunch of good pieces now. Cam Robinson, Deontay Ursay. No, they got depth at online now. And Larry Tunsil, you got to remember, while he's kind of regressing, when he would be hurt because he's getting older, it was. You remember how like the Cowboys team literally relied on Tyron Smith if he's healthy or not?
Yeah.
I don't think the Texans wanted to rely on him like that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got depth instead. The thing is, I wonder how that works. They got depth and a bunch of good receivers. Like the Texans team is all right, bro. The O-line is revamped. It's not Larry Tunsil, but they got pieces all around now. So I think that team beats Seattle calmly.
Yeah.
Oh, so we would have them having an L against San Fran, half a win against Pittsburgh, 1.5 against New Orleans, 2 against the Cardinals, 2.5 against Tampa, 3.5 against Jacksonville. Are you going to give them 4 against Washington?
I thought we were giving them a half against Houston.
Oh, okay. So you're giving. I'm giving Houston the win. Are you?
No, I'm gonna give them a half.
All right. So 4 against Houston, 4.5 against the Commanders. Then you think off a bye week, Nick? Yeah, 4.5.
Yeah.
If you think they can beat Houston off a bye week, they for sure could beat Washington 4.5. 5 against the Cardinals.
Rams at Rams. No. I think the Rams got that.
All right. Tennessee is at 6.5.
Yeah.
Minnesota is 7. Falcons is 7.5.
Yeah, that's 7.5.
8.5 against the Colts.
Yeah. 9.
Yeah. 10. 10.5.
Yeah.
So we got the Cardinals finishing last in the division. Oh my god, bro. This division is just annoying, bro. Oh man, dude. We have that's your problem with me and the Cardinals. The Cardinals are obviously probably they're third or fourth best team in the division. It's just they have a way to be number one, and the Seahawks don't. The Seahawks have no way to be the number one team in this division. But like we have the Cardinals at 4, but there's it's just the Cardinals are a hit or miss team, and we got them missing this year because of the talent in their division. And Nick, we're gonna do an NFC West draft. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it, Nick. But is this NFC West draft gonna be of? Let's do it all time, Nick, with NFC West players or current NFC. Nah, you know what? Let's do current. You're right. Let's do current NFC West players, Nick. And on this spin the wheel, I gotta bring the old one back because kind of changed the idea. 49ers. What's the last team? Cardinals, Seahawks, 49ers, Rams. How do I keep forgetting about the Rams? I don't know.
Yeah.
Who do we have finishing first in this division? 49ers.
49ers.
Number 2 was the Rams. Number 3
Seahawks,
was
Cardinals.
All right. So now we're gonna do this draft. And Nick, how we doing it? You got the first pick or me?
You could get the first pick.
All right. And you see how we doing it, right? QB, running back, wide receiver, tight end. All right. So, all right. First pick. The NFC West draft. I'm gonna be selecting
Player from the Seahawks.
Who's on the Seahawks? Player from the Seahawks.
Got JSN, Cooper Cup.
The Seahawks. Player
Defense.
From the Seahawks.
Sam Darnold, Kenneth Walker.
The Seahawks is a nasty team, so I'm gonna go Jackson Smith in the Jigba.
Okay. Ooh. Shit. Give me Puka.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! No. Fuck! Shit! No. That's right. Ooh, fuck! You got options here.
Ooh. Oh man. 49ers defense. No. 49ers is hard. Give me Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, that's the pick right there. That has to be the pick. Oh God. Give me Trey McBride.
Oh man, what do I want right here, dude? Give me Kyler Murray. How do I act like I wanted anything else?
Seahawks. Alright, so I have wide receiver. I have Tyler. Give me Kenneth Walker. I'll
Yeah,
take
that
it.
was the pick. That had to be the pick. Yeah. Oh my God! Get me away from this team, yo. Yo. I have quarterback. I have a running back. I have a wide receiver. I need it.
Tight end and defense.
Or another wide receiver.
Yeah.
Dude, I have Jackson Smith Najigba already. And they have tight end or defense. Give me Devon Witherspoon.
No, you just said defense. You just got just Seattle's defense.
No, it's a player off the defense.
Why don't we just go team defense? I feel like that would just be easier. Let's go overall defense. Instead of player, because I feel like that's stupid.
Yeah, but like it's about like consistency, and later on when we do these, like we're not gonna be able to pick like a 1990 defense. I ain't trying, It's about at this time we'll do it like that, but
Yeah, let's do it with the current because
yeah. Then if we're doing it like that, give me who is somebody I would want off the Seahawks? Yuck.
Yeah,
Yuck.
No. No fans still on the team.
The thing is, I'm trying to win the draft. Give me Cooper Kupp. Yeah, people think Cooper Kupp good still. I'll win. Yeah, people think, and then like two slot receivers. I don't like it, but I'm trying to win the draft, man. Come on, let's go, Seahawks. Let's go. Go.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna take my quarterback here. I'm gonna take Brock Purdy.
Yeah. That was the wrong pick. Oh my God, yo, I quit, bro.
You got the whole Seahawks team.
Yo, I didn't get the Rams once on the spin, and I got the Seahawks like 3. I literally got the Seahawks with Kyler Murray. Dude, this is unfair, bro. Let me get tight end from Miami, Elijah Arrow.
Okay. Oh yeah. Give me 49ers defense.
Bro, if I get the Seahawks defense, I can get any other.
What do you need? Just another. What do you just need?
I only could get defense.
You could spin again because
I gotta spin again. That's crazy. I can't even get. That's crazy. Yeah, are we gonna spin again and I get the Seahawks? I'll be pissed off. Dude, we gotta
spin again, man.
Dude, this is crazy. Nick, this is the reason we should have just picked a player off defense. I would have just picked them. You feel me? You would have got the best player on their defense.
So you're speaking so highly on the Cardinals defense. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. You got a Cardinals defense.
All right, man. That sounds like it would be it for.
No, I need another wide receiver.
Another wide receiver. Then what am I missing?
You're not missing nobody.
I got the first pick. Yeah, I got the first pick.
Seahawks, we skipping over because other wide receivers gone.
Nah, that's the whole point.
All right, I'll take Marvin Harrison. And who do I got in my other wide receiver? I got Puka and Marvin Harrison, Trey McBride, 49ers defense, and Brock Purdy. I won this draft, bro.
You won, bro. I have Kyler Murray, Christian McCaffrey, Jackson Smith. Who's my other wide? Cooper Kupp, Elijah Arrow, and the Cardinals defense. I lost, man.
Hold up to it, bro. It's all right, bro.
Yeah. Any other shorts we could do? Nah, that's it. But thank you.
I got one for you.
What's up?
I got Would You Rather for you.
All right.
It's Kyler Murray edition. Gonna see which player you rather have, or if you rather have Kyler Murray. Matthew Stafford.
All
We're
right,
not going. We're not going from. We're going this
Right now?
season. We're not going from.
all right.
Like
Yeah,
future.
Matthew Stafford,
Ooh, Brock Purdy,
Kyler Murray,
Sam Darnold.
Kyler Murray.
Okay. Let me think. I'm trying to make a comparison a little bit here. Let me think. I gotta think about Dak Prescott.
Kyler Murray.
Oh, that's not gonna sit well. That's not gonna sit well with nobody. CJ Stroud.
Kyler Murray.
Oh my god. The Ticks suck. I knew it. Oh my god. Fuck, man. Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
Okay. Let me see. Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Thank you. All right, and I'll give you one more. I'll give you this is the best comparison right here. Jaden Daniels. Literally the exact build. Just Kyler Murray smaller.
Jaden Daniels.
Okay. All
right. Anything else to talk about? Draft episode. I'm starting to make every single pick into a short. People loving that. It seemed like because we're talking about the rookies. Gonna do this draft. Wish we would have did the other drafts for the other divisions that we did last week.
Now that would have been a long ass.
Yeah.
That was already pretty long. So
because this draft was already exactly. So
yeah.
Thank you everybody for tuning in to episode 220. Maybe next week we'll eventually come back to those drafts that we missed because that draft was kind of fun. And yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in once again. I'm at the point where I may as well ask y'all to like, comment, and subscribe at this point since I'm taking so long to do the intro. We at 1,013 subscribers. Thank you for 1,000, by the way. Hey, that's cool.
Facts.
And yeah, we need to get monetized, get these viewers up, trying to put the hashtags in the videos now. I seen that last night, I guess because it was like a Wednesday night. That's probably why we have more viewers. I guess it's a Tuesday morning. It was on YouTube right now. But thank you everybody for tuning in and have a nice day and God bless.